Hey YouTube, Saberstrick here. I'm gonna do a deck profile for you. I trade away most of my stuff from my other decks, and I put this deck together because I traded away all the stuff a week before the ban list, which I should have waited because there was a card that went to 3 and a card that went to 2 that helped this deck out a lot. But I'll just get started. And it's gonna be a lightsworn deck, and first I'm running 2 Janes. I don't like 3 and 1. Sometimes stops combos, and 2 is pretty good. It's a good first turn summon. That's really all it's in there for. So you want to have 2 Janes in your deck. 1 Garth. I think it's a terrible decision if you don't run any Garth, and it's basically a player's preference on how many you're running. I'm running 1 just because he's good. I don't like getting him at 2. Arcus. Basically everything last format targeted, that's why I ran 2. And there's still a lot of stuff that targets now, so you might want to just have him in there just to play it safe. 1 Shire. Really good beat stick. I like this card. It's also like good easy grab with charge and a good ditch for solar recharge. 1 Lila, just because I used to have 2. I traded away one of them. Lumina. I still haven't got the ultra version of her yet. If anyone has one, please offer to trade it to me. That's just the combo of the deck, is the Lumina. I say they should have kept Judgment Dragon at 2 and put Lumina to 2. And kept Necro at 1. Would have worked out. 3 Marco. It's sort of your defense for the deck. It's a good first turn set. Just to start beating your opponent up. Mainly when in a tournament, this is actually one of the cards I'll side out. I'll side out either 1 or 2 Raikos. Never 3 because 1's still good. Because most people side in Noblemen across out and like they hit all my Raikos and bad things happen. 2 Celestias. I really don't like this card. It helps out a lot, and then it's also a lightsworn, so if you mill it, you're happy. Gets you another target for Judgment Dragon. 2 Wolf. Looking for the ultra versions of these. I just have the supers. Good mill. That's basically it. Beat stick. Honest, not much to say about him. He's running every deck with a light. Should have been at 2 still though. 2 Nakragano. One of the reasons why this deck is made a comeback. 1 Gale, just because I don't like Plague Spreader and I don't have Glow Up Bulb, so this is my tuner, and it's good because it's a dark. If it was like a light or a wind, it'd be bad. I wouldn't run it. I'd probably go out get Plague, even though I don't like Plague. I like Doors over Tragedia because if they do attack, I really don't have anything on the field. That's about the only time they attack. So Gores is in there because it gives me a beater once it comes out. And then onto the boss monsters of the deck. 3 Judgment Dragons. I have 1 secret and 2 gold. I'm looking for 2 more secrets if someone's willing to swap Judgment Dragons. He's basically the boss monster. He's the reason why the deck is good. And it's pathetic that they put him to 3. It's amazing for the deck that they put him to 3. It's just too bad for the format. And this is another boss monster. I'm running the fairy build. It has worked out for me a lot. I don't really lose any games with this build. It's just the stop summoning. It tramples over heroes. So if I face heroes, I'm basically set as long as I can get Chrissy out, which is hard. And the last boss monster of the deck, basically the MVP of the format, is BLS. He kicks ass. You don't even have to run that many dark monsters. I run 4, and 2 of them usually get removed, and he's still amazing in this deck. Next, for spells, there's 1 charge. Charge grabs everything you need for the deck, except your Judgment Dragons and Honest and stuff, but it can grab like everything except your boss monsters, really, and Celestia. So you can grab Jane if you need him, Garth if you need it, Arcus, Shire. It's usually what I go for, or I go for Luminous so I can get the Shire from the graveyard. So your charge is one of the best cards in your deck. 3, Solar Recharge. Draw power mainly. Really good. Looking for ultras or alties. Either one works. 1 MST. Pop back row. 1 Foolish. Get your Necros and stuff in the graveyard. Anything you need in the graveyard. Another Fairy. A Dark for BLS. Necro Guard. No Wolf. Monster Reborn. You mill a whole lot. You're gonna need this card. Heavy Storm. People still set back row even though this card's in the format. So just run that. And Dark Hole. Self-explanatory. Now onto the traps. First off for traps is 3 Becking Lights. This gets you back everything that you mill. That's why I think I only run like 42 or 43 cards. Most people run like 45. And I don't run Pot of Avarice. It's because I've got Becking Lights. This, usually when you activate it, it means you've got game. Unless you just really need something from your graveyard that can help you get in. Wouldn't call it haunted. Think about busting it up to 2, but I don't know what to take out. I think I might just add another one there. I'm gonna run this. I run this just so I can get Christia. That, like, if I'm facing heroes, I chain to their Miracle Fusion, so I'm out my Christia. They can't do anything against that. 1 Mirror Force, stop attack. And then the Solemn Brigade, 2 warnings, 1 judgment. Just cause mirror matches negate everything they summon. These are just like 3 of the best cards in the game. And the extra deck really is not special. It's just like, first off, the synchros is like just synchros I have, and I just threw them together. I trade away most of my synchros. I got Army on Arm, got that thing, got a Rare Stardust. Got those. That's the synchros. Exceeds this thing because it's easier to go into level 3s. This thing because it's mean just to get Levier, the Sea Dragon. It's mean to get ditch a card. It's fun if you use a Necro and then you ditch for the Necro that was in your grave, so then you have 2 Necros in the grave. And you basically get 4 negate attacks at this thing, or 5 depending on how you do it. And then my last one is the Steelsworn Roach. It's just a 4-star target. And then my token for Doors, Sparkman. So that's it for the deck, guys. If you have any ideas, or if you have any other cards I'm looking for to up in the rarity of this deck, please PM me. I'll have a trade binder up. Just take in mind my trade binder isn't that good because I traded for most of this stuff. Oh, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna start playing Magic the Gathering, and I'll trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards for Magic cards. But really, the only thing I want right now is Jace the Memory app. I think it's called Apt, A-P-A-T. The Memory app. So if you guys have any of those, if you play Magic, PM me if you have any Magic trades, or if you want to trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's about it. See you later, guys.